What if I told you the next Amazon or Tesla is out there right now, and you could get in before it takes off? Think about turning a small investment into life-changing wealth. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to spot the next breakout stock before everyone else catches on. Let's dive in. Who wouldn't want to be an early investor in the next Amazon or Tesla? Imagine throwing $1,000 at Amazon back in '97, or taking a chance on Tesla in 2010. You'd be swimming in cash right now, right? But hey, that's exactly why I'm here today. We're going to break down the specific indicators that can help you spot those companies with the potential to absolutely explode in value. Before everyone else catches on, we're talking about those subtle signs, those little hints that separate the future Amazons and Teslas from the rest of the pack. Let's do this. Alright, so you want to find companies that are going to revolutionize their industries, right? The kind of businesses that leave everyone else in the dust. Well, the first thing to look for is what I like to call the disruption factor. I'm talking about companies that aren't just doing things differently, they're doing things that have never been done before. These are the innovators, the ones who see a problem, a need, and create a totally new solution that disrupts the entire game. Think about what Amazon did for e-commerce. Back in the day, if you wanted to buy something, you had to physically go to a store, fight the crowds, and hope they had what you were looking for. Amazon came in and said, nope, we're going to make it possible for you to buy anything you want from the comfort of your own home, with a click of a button. And boom, they completely changed the way we shop, or look at Tesla. Just a few years ago, electric vehicles were seen as slow, clunky, and totally impractical. Then Elon Musk comes along and says, we're going to make electric cars sexy, high performance, and desirable. And just like that, Tesla single-handedly shifted the entire auto industry towards sustainable energy. But it's not just about being first, it's about being the best. These companies aren't content with simply entering a market, they want to dominate it. They relentlessly innovate, constantly improving their products or services to stay ahead of the curve. They're obsessed with creating a superior customer experience, building a loyal following that swears by their brand. And a key indicator of this potential for dominance, look at their revenue growth, so stick around because things are about to get interesting. Alright, so we've talked about what makes a company a potential market disruptor, but now let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the numbers that can tell you if a company is truly the next big thing. Remember, we're not just looking for companies with a good story, we're looking for companies with a solid foundation for growth, and that means diving deep into their financials. First and foremost, you gotta check out that revenue growth. I'm talking about consistent, year-over-year increases in their top-line sales. Why is this so important? Because it tells you that people actually want what they're selling, that their products or services are resonating with the market, and that they're on a path to scaling their business. But hold on, it's not enough for a company to just be growing their revenue, they need to be doing it profitably. So next up, you want to look at their profit margins. Are they expanding? Are they becoming more efficient at turning those sales into actual profit? Because that tells you they've got a sustainable business model, one that can weather the inevitable storms and come out on top. Now here's where things get really interesting. You also want to pay attention to their research and development spending. I'm talking about the money they're pouring into innovation, into developing new products, improving existing ones, and staying ahead of the competition. Because, let's be real, the companies that are constantly pushing the boundaries, the ones that are always looking for the next big thing, those are the companies that are most likely to become the next Amazon or Tesla. And here's a pro tip. Keep an eye out for insider buying. When the people who know the company best, the executives and insiders, are putting their own money on the line, buying up shares of their own stock, it's a huge vote of confidence. Because when you understand the financials, you're in a much better position to spot those hidden gems, those companies that are poised for explosive growth. And remember, it's not just about the numbers on a page, it's about understanding the story those numbers are telling. When you can read between the lines and see the bigger picture, that's when you truly unlock the potential for finding the next big thing. So keep your eyes open, stay curious, and always dig deeper into the financials. The next big thing is out there, waiting to be discovered. Okay, so you've found a company with a disruptive product, they're financially sound, and you're feeling pretty good about their potential. But before you get too excited, there's another critical factor to consider. We need to talk about megatrends. These are the massive, transformative forces that are reshaping our world in profound ways. Think of megatrends as these unstoppable waves that are driving the future. They're not just trends, they're fundamental shifts that influence every aspect of our lives. Consider things like artificial intelligence, renewable energy, the rise of e-commerce, and the aging population. These are not just passing fads. These megatrends represent deep long-term changes in how we live, work, and interact with the world around us. They are reshaping industries and creating new opportunities. And here's the key, the companies that are best positioned to capitalize on these megatrends, the ones that are riding the wave of these massive societal shifts, those are the companies that have the potential for truly explosive growth. They are the ones that can turn these shifts into significant business opportunities. Let's take artificial intelligence as an example. This isn't some futuristic sci-fi concept anymore. It's here right now, and it's transforming industries left and right. From self-driving cars to personalized medicine to automated customer service, AI is changing the game. It's revolutionizing how we approach problems and find solutions. Companies that are at the forefront of AI development, the ones creating the algorithms, the software, the hardware that's powering this revolution, they're the ones that are going to benefit the most. They are setting the stage for the future. Or consider the shift towards renewable energy. With climate change becoming an increasingly pressing issue, there's a global push towards cleaner, more sustainable energy sources. This shift translates into a massive opportunity for companies operating in the solar, wind, and energy storage sectors. They are not just participating in a trend, they are driving a necessary transformation. These aren't just feel-good investments, they're smart investments, because they're aligned with a global shift towards a more sustainable future. They are part of a larger movement towards environmental responsibility, and that translates into a massive opportunity for companies operating in the solar, wind, and energy storage sectors. They are at the forefront of a critical global change. These aren't just feel-good investments, they're smart investments, because they're aligned with a global shift towards a more sustainable future. They are part of a larger movement towards environmental responsibility. The point is, when you're looking for the next Amazon or Tesla, don't just focus on the product or service itself. Look at the bigger picture. Ask yourself, is this company aligned with a major megatrend? Are they positioned to take advantage of these massive shifts? Because if they are, their potential for growth could be truly limitless. They could be the ones leading the charge into the future, riding the wave of these unstoppable forces. Alright, so we've talked about what to look for in potential investment opportunities, but just as important is knowing what to avoid. Investing is not just about finding the right opportunities, it's also about steering clear of the wrong ones, because let's be real, not every company is going to be the next Amazon or Tesla. The market is filled with companies that might look good on the surface but have serious underlying issues. In fact, some companies might seem promising on the surface but have underlying issues that could spell disaster for your investment. It's crucial to dig deeper and not just take things at face value. One major red flag to watch out for is high levels of debt. Debt can be a double-edged sword. It can fuel growth, but it can also lead to financial ruin if not managed properly. Now, some debt can be manageable, even beneficial for a growing company. It can help them expand operations, invest in new projects, and drive innovation. But when a company is drowning in debt, it can stifle their ability to innovate, expand, and weather economic downturns. Excessive debt can lead to a vicious cycle of borrowing just to stay afloat. It's like having a massive weight tied around your ankle when you're trying to run a race. The burden of debt can slow down a company's progress and limit its potential. So before you jump into an investment, take a close look at their balance sheet. Analyze their financial health and understand their debt levels. How much debt are they carrying? Is it sustainable in the long run? Can they comfortably handle their debt payments? Do they have a plan for reducing their debt over time? If not, it could be a sign of trouble ahead. High debt levels can lead to financial instability and even bankruptcy. Another red flag to be wary of is overhyped stocks. These are the stocks that everyone seems to be talking about, often driven by media frenzy and speculation. You know, those companies that everyone's talking about that are constantly in the news and that seem to be going up and up for no apparent reason. The hype can create a bubble that is bound to burst. Be careful of getting caught up in the hype, because often these stocks are driven more by speculation and emotion than by solid fundamentals. Emotional investing can lead to poor decision-making. Remember, what goes up must come down, and when the hype fades, these stocks can crash just as quickly as they rose. The aftermath can be devastating for unprepared investors. Leadership is another critical factor to consider. The success of a company often hinges on the vision and capability of its leaders. A company is only as good as the people at the helm, so it's essential to look at the management team. Their experience and track record can provide insights into the company's future. Do they have a proven track record of success? Have they led other companies to growth and profitability? Are they ethical and transparent in their dealings? Integrity and transparency are crucial for long-term success. Or are they prone to making impulsive decisions, over-promising, and under-delivering? Poor leadership can derail even the most promising companies. And lastly, be wary of companies that are operating in highly competitive or rapidly changing industries without a clear competitive advantage. The market can be unforgiving to those who can't keep up. So, look for companies that have a unique selling proposition, a moat that protects them from competitors, and a strategy for adapting to change. A strong competitive advantage can be a key indicator of long-term success. So there you have it. Those are the key things to consider when trying to spot the next Amazon or Tesla. Remember, it's all about looking for companies that are fundamentally changing the game, that have strong financials, and that are aligned with major megatrends. But just as important is knowing what to avoid, those red flags that could signal trouble ahead. And hey, if you found this video helpful, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. And of course, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on future videos where we break down even more investing strategies and insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.